Ladies, gentlemen, and you beautiful in-betweens, hello and welcome back to Mechwarrior 5. I'm Calmputer, and last episode I lost a whole bunch of money. Also gained a little bit of money, but I think I ended up having pretty much the same amount I started with. And I also lost my right arm quite a number of times. And one of those right arms contained, I think, a tier 2 autocannon, which was a pretty big loss, honestly. But then I mentioned that I was going to play offline for a bit, without recording it, and then install Mechwarrior 5 Mercenaries Reloaded, which is a massive mod that just... Yeah, well, let's look at these mechs now. Oh, I should probably repair you, huh? Well, let's do that later, actually. This part looks kind of the same, except I seem to have 3 slots here now for some reason. Yeah. And an AMS slot, which is odd. And this looks entirely different. We have utility slots on both of the arms and both of the legs. We have an engine slot, we have an engine cooling upgrade slot, we have a gyro upgrade slot, we have a structure upgrade slot, armor upgrade slot, cockpit standard, I guess that should be upgrade slot, maybe, targeting system, basic, sensors. Yeah, it's a lot, and I don't have any of those things. And that's because I am installing Reloaded and using a previous save game. I started without Reloaded, and therefore I don't even get an engine, which this warning here is courteous enough to tell me about. And that's true for all of the mechs that I have. Oh, there we go, no engine. Including the ones I have in cold storage. Yeah, let's talk about those later. But yes, in order to actually be able to play with Reloaded, you need an engine. Or 4 in this case, or 6. And to buy them, you need money. So I spent the week just grinding out war zones and raids and everything else that I could to get 20 million. I'm not entirely sure if I am overshooting what I need, or if I am terribly underfunded in what I need to do. But I do need to buy... Oh, we have a rare mech here. Which is not actually rare, it's just, undamaged and has all of its weapons. So if you see one, you can get the same effect by just, buying this, repairing it, and replacing this flamer and medium laser, and it will technically be a rare mech. Not that I actually want either of these two. The dragon is interesting. LRM 10 in the center torso, that's massive, and then a medium laser in the left arm and an AC 5 burst fire in the right arm, and also a laser in the left torso. Well, it has the spread of weapons, and it's 60 tons, but I don't really like having 2 weapons in the arms, although with Reloaded, there was this one thing I noticed there, even mentioned, armor upgrade slot. Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? Anyway, in order to actually get the market to show us the engines and upgrades and all of that, I do actually have to go to a new system here. And this has a rare mech on the market, so let's go check that out. I am also kind of worried that it's already 3019. Let's see there. 6th of October, 3019. That's I'm worried what happens when I get to 3049 or 3050, and I haven't actually finished the campaign yet. That's that's future comp's problem, though, isn't it? And we have a Jenner, which is worse than the one I have, because the one I have has a missile slot as well, and 2 urban mix. Oh, an AC. Well, small AC though. Yeah. Anyway, equipment, here we go. And there's a bunch of engines here. A standard 60 engine. Wow, that's tiny. Anyway, for my mechs, I need... For the Centurion, I need a 200. And I have 190 or 115. 190 is... Okay, so maybe the 200 is about 15 or 14 tons. I could go with something smaller, but that also weighs less and has less internal heat sinks. Well, let's put a pin in that for the moment. And I need, for the Cicada, I need 320. But we only have 325 and 275. I don't want to go with something... So I finally found all of the engines I need by just basically hopping around this and wasting half a year. So yeah, let's go look at everything now. Start with the Javelin, and it needs 180 engines and... Wait, oh, size 1. I really don't like that they, like, switch where the quantity is every so often. Like, when you're salvaging something, you see how many you already own on the right side here, but then they change it. There we go. It's gonna take 6 days to install. That does make sense. And you need a 200. Yes, you do. Yes, indeed you do. It's gonna take 6 days too. That's copacetic. Now, also, yes, I have been complaining that you can either repair a mech or edit loadout. So, like, if you repair a mech that has lost one of its arms and the weapons inside said arm, then repair mech doesn't actually replace the weapon. But I was kind of annoyed that you couldn't repair here. Except you can, it's right there. So it's all good. Now, a Jenner needs 245. There we go. And then we'll also repair. Very good. I forgot to do something to the Centurion, so let's redo that in a bit. And the Cicada needs 320. There we go. And a repair. That sounds good. Now let's go back to the Centurion again. Let's put in... Right. That's very good. And let's see. I did find a couple of things. So, reinforced arms. I have 4 of them, which basically means that I'm less likely to lose my AC-10. We can also, let's put in a reinforced cockpit just to have it. I mean, these upgrades don't cost any any weight, which I feel is both good and well, enemy mechs will also have these upgrades, I believe. Reinforced legs, just so we don't lose them. Shock absorbers, so we can jump or drop, more likely. We also, well, I also found a sensor upgrade. Amplified radar, increased target detection range by 10%, which is better than 0%. Gyro upgrade, do I want that? Yes, I do. Actually, you know what? There, and let's put a vent on that one. Heat vent. Excuse me. Improves heat venting system. Improved heat venting system for arms, resulting in weapons in the same arm to That's not proper English. Improved heat venting system for arms, resulting in weapons in the same arm to generate 15% less heat. I mean, we get it, yeah, but causing weapons in the same arm to generate 15% less heat might sound a little bit better. Then again, this might be from the tabletop, like, descriptions of upgrades you can put in there. It's been a while since I played the tabletop, like 20 years or so, and there might have been revisions that I have no idea about. Yeah. Otherwise, this looks good. And we don't have anything. Yes. AC 10. Burst fire. Yeah. I believe this shoots like 5 shots at once, and we only have 80 rounds. I'm gonna check, and I do have a tier 3 AC 10 here. It would be rude not to use it, I think. Just double checking that the weight is all the same. Damage 11, 12. This does more heat, less damage, but you only shoot 1 bullet. I think I can live with that. Yeah. I usually miss half of the bullets anyway. So I think I'll end up basically with the same. Also, I removed the LRMs and put in an SRM6 instead. Ranged attacks don't really feel like they're all that useful for me, as useful as being, like, most of the time I spent fighting, I'm in close combat, or close range, I guess, and so an SRM6 is going to do more for me than an LRM that will just tell me you're inside the weapon range. And yeah, I do have one SRM4 that is tier 2, but it does far less damage than SM6, so let's go with that. 32 days though. Wow. What is that even? 3 days each to uninstall and install. That takes time. 6 days for the standard engine, yeah. And then 2 days for most of the upgrades. And then 4 for the gyro. Wow, this seems pretty well balanced, actually. And now for the 2 mechs in cold storage. Not entirely sure how I'm going to use these yet, but I probably will. Let's see, the Blackjack is going to use 180. There we go. And you definitely, yeah, you want to reinforce your arms. Because, yeah. And in terms of weapons, I believe that should be it. And then... Oh, yeah, that's fine. 41. Let's see, what am I missing? Heat sinks is what I'm missing. And then max armor, which was not max armor. Oh, and then repair all. Do I do need... Yes. Revert. Oh, wow. Of course it's going to revert everything. It's highly useful information. And again, reinforced arms. Then... I'm not the one who's going to pilot this. Right, I believe, yes, and... Yes. All right, then. And then repair. 36 days for that, too. Let's look at you now. Yeah, you have a small laser in your head. No. Head. Thank you. And... Alright, well, that seems excessive, but fine. Valid... Oh, yes, missiles. Do I want to put 3 tons versus 5 tons? Oh, yes, let's make sure to put in an engine first. There we go. Uh-huh. You have 5 medium lasers and a small one. So you can dish the damage close range. So let's make you... Yeah. Adding 1 large range, or long range, will be fine. And then a whole bunch of heat sinks. What am I missing? Feels like I'm missing something here. I'm gonna put it there. And since you have LRMs, I'm gonna give you a sensor upgrade. Not gonna waste an arm heat vent for you, though. Yeah, this... wow. There's so much more room. It's kind of like I want to pilot this now. Okay, so let's see. Do we have something bigger? I don't have an LRM-20. It could maybe fit. I don't know. Honestly, I don't even know if this can fit. It can, and it can... Let's do that instead. So it's a little bit more protected. This is a beast now. Well, it could be bigger. Yeah. Now let's go with the large laser. Let's not go overboard. And what's your range? Actually, 708 meters. I kind of want to pilot this now myself. Not quite yet. And work orders, 49 days. Let's just wait for a little bit. There we go. These two, not gonna put them into the rotation yet because I believe we're at a, let's see, 30, 50, yeah, about 155, I think. And most of the missions I can do will tell me that the limit is 160-ish. So we have some interesting high reward missions here. I'm gonna go with this one, which was the first one we got, and I'll... Wow, I didn't realize we had something like that. Well, let's stop at Tishomingo. I really shouldn't have waited. Should have just gone instead of waste 30 or something days. Well, Blackjack though, another one. Just 2 AC5s compared to this one, which is, yeah. Anyway, and let's go see what this high reward mission is. It's in the Draconis space though, and I really don't want to tangle with them right now. I am considered a hero by the Davions though. Support Kurita, support Davion. Well, that's a no-brainer. Well, let's see what the Kuritas have. The coordinator of the Draconis Compbie has issued a general call to arms to enlist the aid of any mercenary commands willing and able to assist in the defense efforts against the invading forces of the Federated Suns. House Kurita's vast and skilled military forces are preoccupied with pursuing conquest along the wide borders of the Great Compbie. Accept a contract with House Kurita and chase glory in combat as you defeat the honorless Davion forces. Payment is fair and competitive. I do like their whole, honor thing. Anyway, 348.5 thousand, 260 reputation. Well, they really kind of dislike me, so that would be good. And then 3 unknowns. And then we have the Davions, and they consider me a hero, by the way. Because most of the missions I can take are in the, Federated Suns area. But yeah, no, home, there we go. Support Davion. This is an open broadcast to all Davion loyalists and enemies of the Draconis Compbie. First Prince Hanse Davion is ready to bring the gift of liberty to those suffering under the boot of House Kurita. Or Kurita? I don't really know how to pronounce that now that I think about it. I've only ever read it in books and etc. You can carry the flag of freedom to these worlds, or those worlds, taking part in their liberation by running support mission for the mighty and victorious Davion invasion forces. Aid our cause by destroying critical installations behind enemy lines. Don't wait. Join the armed forces of the Federated Suns today. A little bit too... yeah. Maybe I bet on the wrong horse. 348.5, so basically the same. 260, the same. And then less question marks. I'm a mercenary. Just this once, I am a mercenary. On the other hand, I don't remember how the Draconis Compbie treats mercenaries. I think they usually consider us dogs with no loyalty other than to money and ourselves, which is true. And this time they've made the right choice. And let's see what they have on this market. Nothing interesting. No. Improve arm. Well, let's buy another one of those. Why are... Yeah, okay. Weird. More reinforced arms, always good. Oh, and this is where we find out that I could buy all of the engines I needed here. Not quite. Two 200s, yeah, that checks out. And two 280s, yeah, that also checks out. Let's see, what's the other one? 245. Almost. So I could almost buy all of the engines right here. Such is life. Such is life. Anyway, yes. Okay. Uh-huh. Wait. Okay, okay, I think I understand now. Like, even though I have accepted the Draconis contract, it's possible I can still do the Federated Suns contract by going here. Unless they're asking me to do two things? Let's go here and see what's what. Confusing. Difficulty 20, well that's the highest difficulty so far. However, Reloaded does change a number of things. So you'll see less enemies, but they will be stronger and usually take longer to attack. I've done a few instant actions, and like taking down just a locust usually takes quite a number of minutes. Late afternoon, sulfurous, oh, grand, demolition, and I get 2 negotiation points because they kind of hate me. They're quite hostile to me, which is not grand. Do I actually want to take this now? Because, like, this is not commensurate with the extra question mark that I got. Oh, probably not anyway. I don't know what the question mark is. That's why it's a question mark. But anyway, let's see what he has to say. Thus far, the 41st Avalon Hussars have successfully executed multiple objective raids on several Federated Suns worlds. Oh, the Hussars are yours. Okay, got it. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. They have established a command post near what we believe to be their next target. According to intercepted and decrypted communications, eliminate that command post before they can launch their next. So we have 3. Yeah. So the Avalons are not part of House Kurita, but they are attacking the Federated Suns. Oh well, let's see what... Oh, wow, tonnage limit 230. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the Blackjack and Hunchback now. Yep. That's gonna have to happen. And I think that's basically the best choice. Unless I don't get any mechs, in which case it's the worst choice. But let's roll the dice. And we want to remove you and go with... now I kind of want to play around with it myself, don't I? It's the same tonnage as me, though. So, you know what? Not you. You get to be in the Hunchback now, because you can actually utilize all of your weapon skill. No, not all of them. Not the ballistics. But then again, you only have one in that, so not a problem. And then you have 3, 5, 3. So you... Oh. Now you get to stay in the Cicada, and you get the Blackjack. Yeah. Still nowhere near what we technically should be at, but... kind of having second thoughts now. See what the market has to say. Not a lot. Wow, that's actually really sparse. Yeah, well, let's see what happens. Also, wait.
Attention to the unidentified leopard dropship. You are intruding on restricted 41st Avalon territory. Approach any further, and you will be struck down with the most fearsome of force.
Well, there goes the stealth option. No point wasting any time. Get in there and give him hell.
Yeah, stealth was never an option. We're in giant mechs. Giant stompy mechs. Also, the troubles I had finding engines for my mechs, if you start a campaign with Reloaded, you'll never have that. Or if you buy new mechs, or sell your old ones and then buy new ones. Maybe... I don't know this for certain. I should have tested it, honestly. But it might be possible to sell your mech and then buy it back and get an engine, maybe? I don't know. Oh, wow. That was a large laser. Good work. Let's speed up if we can. Actually, I don't know if they can keep up or not. One of them had 180. Two of them. No. One of the 180 was for the Jenner, I believe, or Javelin. Let's see. Might be lagging him behind a little bit.
Target acquired.
Yeah!
I will stop wasting my bullets. That... I don't know that will last for very long. You know, it's easier said than done. Oh yeah, you're lagging behind. Let's go with... Wait. Parade speed is actually maximum, so we can keep up? Oh well.
Everyone look alive. We have incoming battle max.
Finally, I hit one of them. It wasn't a wasted bullet because it hit.
Target acquired.
Target received. Engaging.
Wait, where are you?
All units.
Says
Hostile
it.
mechs inbound. Clear them out.
2.
There it is. I'll leave the rest of the demolition job up to you, Commander.
Enemy destroyed.
Let's see how long this battle actually takes. It's probably
Reporting heavy damage.
maybe not that long. All right then.
Target received. Engaging.
No, please don't. Also, please don't explode, because I kind of want you. We have another red down there.
Target group up.
Then again, the instant actions I played through, I used all of the old mechs I had, so maybe that's it. Or maybe it's just because it was... Oh wait, yeah, maybe it was because it was an instant action and this is actually a campaign mission, potentially? We will have to see next mission I play. Thank you. Very helpful.
Watch out! Chemical tanks destroyed.
I still kind of, every time I destroy the door of one of these, I expect there to be like something I can pick up in there.
Keep on smashing. They are hurt, but our contract calls for us to wipe them off the face of this system.
That's good. Good explosion there.
Splash target.
I'm showing heavy damage to a number of the facility structures. We appear to be about halfway there.
Ow.
Tango down.
$27%.
Is nearly here, Commander. Just keep smashing.
They just leveled the supply warehouse.
Well, yeah.
A fuel tank just detonated. Holy crap, they're targeting HQ. We're taking serious damage here. You are lucky that our primary forces are far away on the front line. Be sure the
Luck probably didn't have anything to do with it.
I guess there's no more reason to hang around. Let's get you out of here, Commander.
Was this really...
Eliminated.
Excuse me?
Cavalry is here, Commander. Prepare for mech extraction.
This didn't feel like a difficulty 20 mission. Oh yeah, I leveled up this as well. Because that's what happens when you play the game for 6 days. Anyway, actually, is there anything special? Well, I guess I could use a Tier 2 machine gun. someday, maybe. Let's put in one of those as well, so we have a nice nice round number. Yeah, let's go with just... That sounds good. And that's a lot less than I expected. Still a hero, though. Yeah, that's good. No skill upgrades. And the amount of damage is pitiful. Like the damage we took, that is to say. See, do I want to just sell them outright, or do I want to keep them in just in case? Wait, why are you... Odd. Work orders. Yeah, it removes it from the work order as well. Got it. Good to know. Repair all. Do I... Yeah, let's keep the flamer there. Can I actually put another one in there? I can. Interesting idea. Like you could put in 2 LRM5s instead. 2 tons, 5 tons. Could. Or if you, or rather if I sacrifice a heat sink, I could put in 2 SRM6s. That would be a massive amount. Anyway, I'm just gonna do this for now. Right then, what... let's not wait. I can still do this though. I wonder what it is. If it's like defending the Kuritas or if it's attacking them. There's a, like, there was too much uncertainty. No, it is defending them against the Davions. Again, Avalon Hussars. But, well, okay. I get an extra point this time. The 41st Avalon Hussars have pushed into Compine territory and are on the verge of claiming several systems, much to our shame. Their efforts have been successful, but their arrogance will be their downfall. They've set up an ammunition depot on one of the worlds that belong to us. Destroy the depot so that we may greatly neuter the 41st's effectiveness in this invasion. Again, difficulty 20. It's a raid during the night. Oh, that means I may be able to utilize one of the other new things with this mod. Let's see, actually, are they all? Yes, they are. Good. 230 again. I'm gonna stick with this setup. It worked well the last time. Actually, do I want the cicada? It's not... I could use something with 4 medium lasers instead. But of course it's in cold storage now, so I'm not gonna. And it would take days to refit it with the medium laser, so this will have to do. Yeah, so we have night vision. We've seen that. I've played with it. Looks ugly. Then we have this. This is thermal vision.
Online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
It makes the game look a little... Whoa.
Avalon Hussars are making a hard push into Draconis controlled planets. We'll let the official Kurita
Okay, I'll leave that to you.
head on. But in the meantime, we're tasked with going behind their front line and crippling their ammo stashes. Let's get in and out quickly. I don't want to spend too much time out here.
Okay, so because I was talking, I missed how she pronounced Kuritans, so that's too bad. Now, this, like, thermal vision, we can see the red over to the left there. If a mech is overheating, it will look more red. Right now, we're not really all that heated. Oh, I can just walk over here, I think. Except big boulder in the way. Oh, I mean, okay. So it's night, but not really. Oh, Aurora Borealis.
Closing on enemy position. Helmet squads reporting heavy damage.
Sorry, I didn't mean to almost hit you there.
Target destroyed. Destroyed.
I got it.
Target acquired.
Engaging with Lance.
Ooh, that's your leg, isn't it? Let's see how you're doing.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Quite unwell.
Yeah.
Target acquired.
Got another one.
Right, are you gonna just stay there? Like, I believe you're invulnerable, actually. Right, I'm just gonna ignore you, and we have two over here. Follow me.
Tier 6, Commander.
Thank you. Is this a moon or something? Oh yeah, I did notice another thing, a little bit of a quirk with the... Let's say I'm looking this way, but moving this way. If I press F, it's doing that, so now I can walk in the same way I'm looking. However, if I keep looking, or turning rather, it will keep following, which means you can't... One of the things I thought I was doing was like, oh yeah, I want to move this way, and then, yeah, that doesn't work. You can't make like, yeah, I want to go this way, and then you have to, like, it's a bit annoying. Understandable, I suppose, but, and there's probably ways to use it too, to your advantage, like if you're running around someone, just press F and keep turning. Did he just miss me? Ooh, he's not gonna go. sniper shot. Where's that one enemy I saw?
Scratch that target off the list.
Got another one.
I saw a mech. Did it, like, just spontaneously combust or something? No, there are two of them. Thank you. Kill stealing though you did. Oh, hello.
Target acquired.
I'm gonna focus on mission objectives for now. It's interesting that the turrets don't really notice you all the time until you shoot them.
Target neutralized. Alright, all ammo warehouses have been confirmed as destroyed. It's a shame I couldn't get our guys down there to try to steal some of the goods. Oh well, the paycheck should more than make up for it. Destroyed. Target acquired.
Priority target received. Combat squad, taking heavy damage. See that? It's gone critical.
Thanks for the warning. Did we get all of the mechs? I guess we must have. All right. Keep on. Whoa, wait. No, you're the same one as before. Let's go nuke it from orbit.
This level of cold.
It's impressive, yes. 170, good. Oh. Jackpot. Let's see what else there is. Nothing all too interesting. Yeah, I don't mind if I do take 2 locusts. And 700, yeah, 74.5. Yeah, this was a good idea, actually. Maybe I would have gotten more from siding with the Davions, but, well, this works too. 19 damage. My damage used to be up in the like hundreds. 6 damage? Wow. 5 mechs downed. Okay. Let's see, what else do we have? I became a little bit better with ballistics. You became a little bit better with lasers, which is good. And that was it. All right. Oh, okay. So I had to do both of them to actually get everything. Got it. Oh, I do want you, yeah. Manufacturer Kaliyama. Well, I'm gonna just sell that, but thank you anyway. Anyway, arigato, Commander, for answering our call to us for assistance. Despite being a warrior without a master, see, yeah, you have shown, like, underhanded like just pinpricks every once in a while. You have shown commendable loyalty and honor in coming to our aid. When Davion forces attacked, a Mechwarrior within my command abandoned his duties, and with his claim to his family's battle mech. In honor of answering the Combine's call of arms, I gift it to you, along with our finest pieces of salvage from the Davion invaders. May it serve you well. And I'm just going to sell it. Sorry. Like, it's your family's legacy. Well, you gave it away, or gave it up, so yeah. You can buy it back, I guess. Or maybe not. But this thing I do like. Do I already have one of these? I forget. No, I think the tier 3 I have on the Centurion is, or was, the LRMs, I think. And then tier 2 SRMs. That will also go very, very well. And it's the November 3020, so 1,000 years plus 2 months. Anyway, Spider, 2 million. Thank you. Oh, wait, I should go to the Davion forces and sell it, maybe. Or maybe it's just buying things. That's interesting. No, I don't want to keep the engine. But it's interesting that it's, like, it's missing most of it, but it's still over tonnage. LRM5. Yeah, well, that would put it over, I think. This one is 20, yeah. Medium machine gun. Basically what I used to have. Before I got the Jenner. Or, no, the Cicada. Right. Don't have much here, apparently. Anyway, yes. No. What I'm going to do is go... Yeah, here. Oh, wait. While we wait, I'm gonna put that in there, and that in there. Then we're gonna repair everything. And see, no, I did have a tier 3 AC-10 already. And the burst fire is nice. It's very nice. But I like the longevity of only, like, actually having 80 shots rather than however many I get with this one. Still does more damage. 13.2 versus 11. But no. I can live with this. Yeah. 1 day? No, 2 days, actually. Right. Now we can go there. Thank you. And it's a campaign mission. 17 difficulty. I could also do a war zone. And yeah. Actually, yes. I don't Okay, so maybe I should have written down what I would have sold them for in the Combine, but I didn't do that. In fact, I also put them in cold storage, which means they don't have the weapons they may have all, like, kept. So let's just sell. Can I? No, I cannot right-click to sell here. But I can when buying equipment and selling equipment. And I'm gonna keep the Javelin because its 4 medium lasers is nice. Then again, you also have 4 medium lasers and RMs, but yours are in your arms, and you lose your arms all the time. So I'm gonna sell you, and you're also worth more. So yep, that's good. And that's where I'm going to end this. What was that? Graphical artifacting right there somehow. Oh yes, I did find another thing. I was annoyed with the controls that you had to hold down like the shift button to run, but it actually is right here, sprint. Usually you have this set to left shift, but you can toggle it as well by just switching it to this. Now you don't have to hold down shift, but you still need to press it every time you get back into this mode. So yeah, it's not perfect, but it's there. And yeah, next episode, another campaign mission. It's been a while since I did one of those, but yeah, it'll be interesting. It's difficulty 17, and I just finished 2 difficulty 20 missions that are not campaign, or were not campaign missions, but were like rare or special missions, high rewards. And I believe Reloaded cannot change missions that are in the campaign or that are like high reward quests that are a bit more story driven, let's say. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how hard this is or easy. And with that, ladies, gentlemen, and you beautiful in-betweens, I've been Calmputer. This has been Mechwarrior 5 Mercenaries Reloaded. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.